Yeah. I think that was
And,
against
yeah,
Pavel, wasn't it?
it might have been, I can't remember, but
Yeah.
it was something amazing. And we are getting started. Emmwatson versus Base in this group stage 1, B1. We are on Base's point of view getting the mega health and the top yellow. He's gonna need some more weapons. Now getting that rocket launcher.
Yeah, good start for Base. He's got the mega and both yellows.
Oh wow,
nice
nice prediction.
Yeah, Emmwatson checking his corners right there.
Yeah, I think he might have heard like a single footstep or so around the mega area before entering the area, so I knew that someone's there.
And there we go, it is Base getting that second red armor right now. Base just looking over at the bottom yellow for a split second. He saw Emmwatson there, and I don't know if he's going to be here in time to challenge for this mega. Does land a rail, but those rockets are just insane right now.
Yeah, kind of awkward to counter for Base. Not sure dealing the kind of damage. I have no idea how much damage the last rocket was, but you know, all chip damage counts. And he's already getting ready for the levitation position in case Emmwatson tries his luck.
Base did well there not to go back up the jump pad. That would have been instant death.
Yeah, we've seen people like Cooler try jumping across and see how he gets levitated on the ceiling by Base's shaft. And nice direct rocket. He's not left well stacked though, so we can see Base trying to play a bit careful. Takes a rail, but lands one as well.
Yeah, 16 health right now for Base. He's going to have that bottom 50, and he needs to be careful as to which yellow he decides to pick. Looks like he is going to stay around here at top yellow, perhaps land a rail through the window or something. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. And unfortunately, that damage meant he is going to have to sacrifice position on the yellow armor, and he doesn't have much to play with right now. Just a little less than starting stack actually, but nice to get a turnaround and get himself that red. Mega is going to be up on the spot, and hopefully Base is around to hear the pickup.
Yep, he's heard the pickup and tried to land some damage. But not really doing that, but he's got quite a bit of stack to fight for this next red armor. But he's just looking around, trying to see if Emmwatson is going to poke around. There he is. This is the single rail. And that's gonna be a red armor completely for free for Base. Getting himself 200 armor. The LG through the teleporter is good from Emmwatson. And yeah, that was all free damage for him.
Exactly, Base is just gonna have to go around. It's setting up for this mega a little bit early, and looks like, yeah, he's gonna land that rail and just push away. And the next fight is gonna be over up on this red, which is up in 4 seconds again. Base landing nice rails here. You know, he's not picking up the items, but as long as you're doing damage, that's all fine.
Oh, yeah, Base heard those footsteps on the top, so going through a teleporter, landing that last rail as well. What is this?
Follow up here. He's chasing him down, but nice defensive rocket there from Emmwatson. And that just saved his life there, that direct rocket. Base is going to leave the mega up and look for Emmwatson over at the red side.
I actually very much like that from Base, not going straight for the item.
And he lands the rail. This is excellent for Base. He's going to be able to get both major items and a ton of damage.
He's going to check the top yellow first though. I mean, he let Emmwatson...
Actually, Emmwatson ends up cratering, but that was a beautiful read there from Base.
Yeah.
Getting that rail, leaving red up. Still hasn't picked up red actually. He might even be able to get himself a second frag yet.
Just going to wait for those sounds here. And is he actually going to wait for the mega? Guess it doesn't really matter.
He doesn't need the mega, doesn't need the red. He's gonna go through the teleporter and just check his angles, and again another good read from Base. That mega is gonna be up on the spot, but no way Emmwatson can actually challenge for that. And Emmwatson takes a ton of damage, pushing into Base's LG. And Base, oh my god, that was nearly
look at his accuracy. What is this? 55 LG, 76 railgun.
Yeah, this is Base.
Yes, this is Base.
Oh wow.
A nice 80% rail after those 2 shots. Excellent.
Ooh. And that LG pushing Emmwatson off. Base looking for the vertical rails, missing, but Emmwatson just left completely crippled there. Lost out on big item and took a ton of damage again. And Base sticking around. Is he gonna chase? No, he's just gonna go for the mega this time. 3 to -1 right now. As we approach the halfway mark in this game, Base with control right now. Emmwatson looking to do damage wherever He can, but Base is just going to retreat back up onto this red armor.
And he's gonna be completely fine with it. Building a stack once again.
Oh, look at that again. Base catching Emmwatson on the wrong yellow right there. And Emmwatson can't do anything but just spam rockets in his wake. And I think Base heard it behind it. Nice little 360 rail there from Base. I like it.
Let's just listen for those
That's exactly where Emmwatson is. It should be another frag for Base, and he finishes with the rail. And
somehow
again off the spawn. Ooh, that was ridiculously close.
Somehow he just keeps landing those crazy shots.
Base is going to go through the teleporter, but he just saw Emmwatson escaping down through the rocket launcher there. And is he going to be able to land damage here? Both yellows are up, so Emmwatson can actually get it on, but those rockets coming up from both players.
4 health on Base, and he's gonna go down. He
Yeah.
was overextending a little bit. You could see how his confidence was going up after landing those shots. And just chasing Emmwatson for damage, but it looks like it didn't really pay off this
Not the best time
time.
to give up a frag. Emmwatson got himself both major items, but Base, you know, putting on some good pressure here with that LG. Emmwatson looking for that vertical rail there through the grazing. Base keeping up the damage. He's taken one rail. That 50 health bubble doesn't seem to have been down there for Base.
I think Base has really gained much armor at all.
No, Base picked up barely anything in that rotation. Emmwatson might be able to deny both mages again here.
Nope. Nope. Look at that from Base.
Hitting the mad damage.
That is a balls of steel from Base. Just going for the item, snatching it right in front of Emmwatson's face, and landing a ton of damage. So
yeah,
very interesting
Base
move.
unfortunately has barely any stack right now. 27 health, 50 armor. Emmwatson on the other hand, 100, 100. 150 now for picking up that top yellow.
Watson getting this.
Actually just spotting Base down there. I don't think Base saw Emmwatson. Emmwatson definitely saw Base. Looking to cut him off at the Mega, and that's again going to be 2 major items. Base does land a rail, but that's not going to hurt Emmwatson too much right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, right now less of the red armor actually went wasted because, I mean, Emmwatson had over 100 armor before he left the item for the first time. So taking a rail and then picking it up, well, at least he tanked some of the damage basically for free. Sneaky play here, and Base might be losing another frag. Look at this, and Emmwatson trying to desperately land the last shot.
Base actually keeping himself alive. There was some decent rockets of his own. I thought he was surely going down, but
yeah, Emmwatson's rocket aim was a
there.
bit too shaky there in the end of the fight. Somehow Base left alive, but he might be going down this time.
Emmwatson looking for that rail. It's going to be a headshot too. And 3 frags the difference right now. I think Emmwatson just spotted Base spawning at the bottom there near the LG. And he's actually going to drop down onto Base. This is not a bad move. Another rocket could get himself a frag here, but Base trying to defend himself hard with those grenades.
He landed one direct.
Yeah,
he could land another one.
Emmwatson going up through the jump pad. Base unfortunately didn't have an LG, or I think that would have been a bad decision.
Yeah,
good read on the weapons from Emmwatson.
But you know, there's 1.5 minutes left, and the Base is still 3 frags up, and he's showing that it's hard to push him.
His defense is really good right now. Keeps landing rail here and there, good defensive rockets as well, and Emmwatson's really struggling to find these frags. I think he needs a clean frag and maybe 1 or 2 clean spawn frags. That's what he's looking for right now. Emmwatson waiting patiently on this red armor. He's going to have to haul ass back to the Mega very quickly. He could be losing out on that. Base. It's actually at the top yellow, and
he's got to get the Mega as well.
This is... Base picked it up. Base
what?
It up right now.
Base, what are you doing? Are you throwing the game? Nah, he's not throwing the game.
Base is just going for time right now. Plus backing those rails really hard. Nice rail there from Emmwatson. Is he going to be able to finish off? You see Base going through the window.
Nice try.
This is the rail. And Base able to keep himself alive. He's not quite railable right now. Base on 110 health. Emmwatson trying to set up a trap, keeping very quiet right now. 30 seconds left. Looks like Base might just be able to hold on to this. Base sitting at the rocket launcher teleporter right now. And yeah, I think that's it. 25 seconds. Emmwatson, he's going to hit the teleporter.
He's going to feed the rocket as well.
Direct rocket, I think that's going to...
10 health, and there we go. Base having the last word of the game.
GG.
Very nice play from base. And,
not a bad performance from Emmwatson. I mean, he managed to turn control around. Unfortunately, base's plus backplay towards the end there was just a bit too much.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. But, you know, against base, you gotta do better than that.